It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the New York Jets and the New England Patriots, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A good one here in the AFC East, so glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, for years, this division was dominated by the Patriots, winning 16 of a possible 17 years. For the last 4, it's belonged to Buffalo under Sean McDermott. Now, though, this seems like it's anyone's division.
No question. I mean, you mentioned the Patriots. Obviously, they have one of the greatest traditions of winning in the history of the NFL. New coach, new era. We'll see how that unfolds. You mentioned Buffalo. But I think if I'm a New York Jets fan with Aaron Rodgers back under center healthy, and what Mike McDaniel is building down in Miami, you said it, this is really a division that over the years was a one-horse race, and now I think all 4 of these teams entering the season think this division goes through them.
Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers, of course. All the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps, but the man is a legend. A Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day, and this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level, and if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here, an early 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake May. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is May who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the 3rd pick in this past year's draft.
There's no question, Mike. This guy, in terms of talent, is at the top of the list. I mean, that prototypical size with that live arm. He can attack the defense in so many different ways. However, I think it's really his ability to use his mind is what takes him to another level. For a young player to understand the importance of manipulating the defense with his eyes, and he's able to identify exactly where that coverage is vulnerable. He's far from a finished product, right? He's a young player learning this league. But I'll tell you what, I am fired up to see his development firsthand today over these next couple hours. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. May to the air once more. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Javon Baker was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. May to throw again. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here's May again. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. To throw again is May. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Stevenson. Powering forward. He's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. on play action. Rodgers. Down the field, he's got Corley. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Now the former first-round pick, Breece Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hall. And the Jets are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, Jets.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Jets will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here's 3rd and 7. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Sly's kick is good. And the Patriots will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. This throw right side is caught by Adams.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Again, it's Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On third down, Rodgers. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
First down for Aaron. Into the middle, that's Corley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
A run here with Hall, and it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. To throw is Rodgers. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Gibson now on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Jets offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Now here's 2nd and goal. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or...
To the goal line and in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, New York. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To throw is May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
May to the air once more. Throw on the run is complete.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On the ground, Gibson. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This one complete to Bourne. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Here's 2nd and 6. to throw now. May. Quick throw here is complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now,
a dive, and he's in! Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown New England. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Pats go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Davis now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jets offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Now he'll run. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. First and 10. Rodgers. Open man downfield is Conklin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a solid first half from the Oklahoma man, Ramondre Stevenson. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Working out of the gun, it's May. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie back. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
May now on 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Open man there, it is Bourne.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
2nd and 7. They'll go play action with May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From out of the gun, here's May. That's caught by Bourne. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Now, May. Got his man at the 6. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. They'll run. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Sly now for the point after. His kick is good, and the Patriots will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle's made at about the 38-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the...
The best running backs, Mike, they have a really good balance between executing the play that's designed, but then every so often they just have to trust their instincts, and sometimes that's the best plays. That's where the big home run shots come from, and when you have a talented back, you want to give them that freedom.
He's going to tuck it and go. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
First down for Aaron. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And a good run there on second down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Rodgers to the left side, and Adams has it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Hall. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Throwing, Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The number 3 overall selection, Drake May, headed out for the next Pats possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Give up the middle to Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's May. He'll set up the screen for Gibson. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Rodgers. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they'll be set up now. up past the 40 with that one.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They'll run here. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's caught over the middle, it's Wilson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. They'll stick to the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Now Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on 3rd and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. It's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Rodgers now. Open man, that's Adams. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Desperation time now setting here in the 4th quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. To throw is Rodgers. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he will score! Game on! Tyler Conklin, touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Zerline for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's May. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch and they can't get out in front.
Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. He's got Douglas going deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Oh, yeah. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is May. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Really nice sack there by Reddick, and I feel like we've said that time and time again over these last couple seasons. He just continues to improve. Big reason why the Jets went out and traded for him this past offseason from Philadelphia. The hope is that he can take their defense to another level, and so far, he appears to be doing just that.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now is May. This one complete to Bourne. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
3rd and short. And here is May.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And he has missed this one. No good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he's going to have the Jets first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's Corley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll come up now for second down. Rodgers going up top again. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Again, it's Rodgers. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Corley. And it'll be second and goal.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. Gibson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll come up for second and 9. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here comes Gibson. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Now he'll run it. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now a first throw here in overtime. That's caught by Bourne. Give him 14 on that one. First down, New England.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. It's the tight end Henry in motion. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
They'll run here with Gibson. And he will dive into the end zone. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England.